Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down. And the Pirates will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Washington State's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week...
Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Pittman. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. It's a fumble on the play. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quick handoff. Powers through the defender. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here comes the hurry-up.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Clark.
The second down penalty.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously buck.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Washington State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Working that left side now. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Washington State lines up quickly. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
It's hard to have a grown man bearing down on you, about to hit you in the face, and you still be able to focus and keep your eyes down the field and throw a great pass to your wide receiver. Great job by the QB.
Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Note. Wyoming took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Laramie. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Grabs it in the middle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Pirates can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got his man on the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to go up top on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Caught behind the line. It's Connor. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He's got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Here's the pressure. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but there he goes. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Man, this offensive line, back-to-back sacks. At 4th quarter, I got to protect my quarterback. It's money time. We got to put some drives together, and they just are not holding up and gave up back-to-back sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes a catch at the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll run play action. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Cougars. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
East Carolina, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Under fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Hauser. He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Is a turnover on down.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much, but fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physical.